but a man of many parts, an apostle of poetry, who does as much as anyone I know to keep literature thriving in Colorado Springs. One thing I love about Jim is his unconventional resume. He spent 6 years studying for the priesthood with the Jesuits, then decided he was not a man of God's Word, but a man of the secular Word. He taught at colleges in Chicago and Denver, worked in the Poets in the Schools program in Colorado, Wyoming, Arizona, served in a volunteer fire department in Colorado, moved to Portland, Oregon to work in the film industry. He made documentary films for such corporations as Nordstrom's, Alcoa, Esco Steel, and Encyclopedia Britannica. Returning to Colorado, he started his own movie company. His film on the Ute Indians received the Colorado State Historical Society's highest honor, the Carolyn Bancroft Award. In the 1990s, he taught video production here at CC, then retired and opened a bookstore. He was running that store on Tejon Street. I think that's the store you opened. When I arrived here in 1998 to start teaching at CC. Its latest incarnation is his wife Mary's wonderful store, Hooked on Books, on Maysland Avenue. And if you haven't been there, you should all road trip to Hooked on Books as soon as you can. It's packed with good reading. Not only does Jim continue to work as a bookseller, but he also volunteers for the library district. He and Mary helped him give their literary honors, the Golden Quill Award and the Frank Waters Prize. He has for many years taught in prisons. He still goes 1 day a week to get himself in jail and help people out. He continues to take teaching engagements throughout the region. He's taught my class here at CC, for example, and my students just adored him. He loves carpentry and gardening and cooking Italian cuisine, and all of these activities, the volunteerism, the literary commitment, the teaching, characterize the man who writes the poems. Jim's poetry often reminds me of Robert Bly's, deceptively simple, open to the poetries of Latin America and other cultures, yet rooted in the local. He writes, "A true poem stomps in wearing boots caked with mud from planting garlic, throbs with a splinter under its fingernail, and wakes in the middle of the night with leg cramps and dreams of flying." There's a complete lack of pretension here, and a conviction that poetry belongs to anyone with a body, anyone with a voice. One of the things my students and I learned from Jim's visit to our classroom was the way he makes a daily devotion of his art. He fills huge notebooks with writing, and he also opens himself completely to the life of the emotions, the life of a man you want to know. I admire him tremendously, and I'm so glad he's with us tonight. Please join me in welcoming Jim Ciletti.